Right now, we start with breaking news. Shots fired at a Valley Mall on a busy Friday night.
And as you can see, dozens of police cars are on scene at Arizona Mills in Tempe. Roads are shut down and shoppers were seen running for safety.
Yeah, police are telling us this was not an active shooter situation, but still very scary moments for those who were at the mall tonight. We do have team coverage for you with Marissa Sarbach talking to witnesses, but we want to start with Ashley Holden, who has the very latest from police. Ashley?
Well, and police were able to come over and talk to us very briefly. They tell us that right now they are doing a sweep of the mall, and I want to show you what we are seeing from where we're standing. You can just see that we have still dozens of police cars that are here on scene. When I pulled up, I also saw helicopters that were circling with spotlights. We're told we're not going to have a formal briefing until later because they are doing this sweep. Now, police have been here for hours. Take a look at the video that we have from earlier. Law enforcement tells us that right now they are interviewing witnesses and people. They are also actively escorting people out of the mall. I have gotten text messages from people that have loved ones inside the mall and were here when this all started. Now, we are also told we'll see some armored vehicles, and that is also a part of the sweep. Right now, they don't have people with injuries, is what we are told, and that they have multiple agencies that are here on scene. That includes MCSO and DPS, so the Sheriff's Office, and of course, the Department of Public Safety here as well. So this is what we are seeing here on scene, and obviously quite a bit of activity. And like I said, I'm getting texts from people that have loved ones in the mall. Very, very scary situation for them on a Friday night. Some of them just here shopping with family, and I know Marissa has been talking to some of those people that were here when this all started. So for now, live in Tempe, Ashley Holden, ABC 15 Arizona.
Yeah, you're right. Let's get right over to Marissa. In fact, talking to those witnesses tonight.
Yeah, Katie, Javier, we're just on an opposite side of the street than Ashley is right now. And when we first got here around 8 o'clock, we saw all of the entrances to Arizona Mills blocked off, so we were not able to get up close driving in by our car. We stopped at one of the hotels just off the premises here, and we spoke with quite a few people. One man, as he was walking out from the mall area, he told us that he was able to get out, but he was in one of the stores and did hear shots ring out from the food court area. Tempe police and state troopers still blocking off all areas at this point, but people are able to walk out if they're coming from inside the mall or were in that parking lot. Now, the one man that we spoke with said he heard a few shots. We have not been able to get anything confirmed from the Tempe Police Department at this point as to how many shots were fired. Of course, he was able to get out, but there are still a few people inside the mall tonight. We spoke with a man who's inside the mall right now where people are in lockdown waiting for police to go through and clear the mall store by store. This is part of our phone call with him from earlier.
There was a lot of shouting, a lot of commotion, a lot of hectic behavior. Everyone running, of course. A lot of nervous people inside. A lot of folks.
Pull your children in.
Yeah. I mean, pulling children by the arms to get back here.
Now, no injuries have been reported so far by Tempe police. We are still waiting for a lot of that information to get in, but we've spoken with quite a few witnesses here just off property from Arizona Mills, so we'll give you more information on those when we have a minute. For now, reporting live, Marissa Sarbach for ABC 15 Arizona.